This section discusses Canon 5, one of the integrity canons. Canon 5. Be accountable and hold others accountable for ethical use of data. In a perfect world, ethical issues would never arise in an education setting. Unfortunately, ours is not a perfect world, and school personnel should be prepared for murky situations. Policies and procedures for dealing with breaches in ethical conduct need to be formulated, and staff members need to be trained to respond to ethical miscues when, not if, violations occur. Fortunately, good leaders usually find a way to help others do the right thing. For example, under whistleblower statutes in many states, individuals who report violations of acceptable conduct are proactively shielded from retribution through administrative and legal protections. Such protective policies are also applicable for encouraging responsible reporting of illegal, unethical, or incorrect data use. For such policies to be effective, however, staff members need to understand how to report suspected violations and be confident they will be protected from retribution should they in fact register a concern. Recommended practices and training. Determine whether appropriate policies, processes, and procedures are in place in your organization for reporting an ethical violation. If whistleblower protections are not available in the organization, create them. See the additional materials section of this course for a sample whistleblower protection policy. If policies exist, examine them to determine whether they adequately protect whistleblowers. Establish guidelines for data use policies that are aligned with the applicable laws, regulations, and best practices. See the related resources document in the additional materials section of this course. This includes guidelines related to data collection, governance, access, use, exchange, and reporting. Establish and enforce data use agreements, including memoranda of understanding, non-disclosure agreements, and other mechanisms for ensuring appropriate data use. See the Memoranda of Understanding and Other Data Use Agreements document in the additional materials section of this course. Require all data handlers, including staff and external users, to sign data use agreements and/or non-disclosure agreements prior to being granted access to any data files that aren't already publicly available. Establish a process for evaluating complaints about inappropriate use. Identify who is authorized to determine whether data use policies have been violated. What criteria are used for such a determination? How the process will be conducted fairly, and reasonable consequences related to policy violations. Establish and enforce sanctions for the violation of data use agreements. An agreement that is unenforceable or lacks consequences is rarely effective. Train all data users to ensure that they understand how to report violations of ethical behavior. Explain whistleblower protection policies to ensure staff feel confident that doing the right thing, reporting unethical behavior, will not negatively affect their job status or working conditions. Please be sure to read the Canon 5 Recommended Practices and Training document for more detailed explanations of these recommendations.